Hello and welcome everyone, it is me, the Laval, also known as the Duel, is back for you with another video and back in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. This is something I wanted to have done for a while, possibly something I could have done on a stream, but something that I will have to do in a YouTube video now, since that doesn't work. I am going to be building Lavals in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Yes, the one deck that, in a absolutely impressive mistake of branding, has given me my gamer tag almost over a decade ago. It's cool. I'll just, go ahead, unlock the secret pack. I do not know which one I'll be crafting realistically. I think I'm just crafting a molten conduction field. And yeah, from here on out, let's open some packs. Generally, like, I don't have like the biggest history with this deck. This deck was like released towards the later, like the end essentially, of me playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day, while I was still in school. And I just personally fell in love with the art. I think the Laval cards have an incredibly cool art, even if it's just thing on fire.jpg. And being kind of focused around this incredibly powerful spell card and rekindling, because even with the sense of playability that Flammable has seen back in the day, Laval, I think, was really the first deck to make use of rekindling as this incredibly powerful soul charge. Before Soul Charge was even a thing, realistically. So, yeah. Most of these cards are old, which is the main problem. This deck hasn't seen a whole lot of support. Unlike Morphtronics, we've not gotten, like, a handful of, like, decently competent cards. It's going to be a huge one. And that's the one we really didn't want to see. A second Molten Conduction Field, incredibly crazy card. Foolish Burial for 2. There's a whole lot of archetypes in the game that probably would kill for a card like this. But it's stuck in a deck that barely functions without finding an unsearchable spell card. I'm glad that I didn't get to play a whole lot last month. So I'm back in gold, which is going to make games a lot more realistic to win. Because I doubt we'd be getting very far with this deck if we'd be in something like platinum. But yeah, I think we'll have to do some heavy lifting off that's a good one. And I honestly don't even mind the Red Eyes fusion. There's the first rekindling. That's pretty darn huge. Now there you are, and it's the second rekindling. That's pretty big. Yeah, that's pretty big. Yeah, we'll take that. But yeah, that's the, I guess, main advantage of, opening a, archetype secret pack that is just one archetype. First, Archer. Also one of the newer cards, gives you an additional normal for Laval in that turn, and if it's in your grave, you can target a fire, pop it, special this guy back. But he gets banished if he leaves the field, and you're locked into fires for that turn. Perfectly fine card. It's like, okay, we've seen better legacy support printed, but Laval is in a state where every bit of somewhat playable cardboard is already a big deal, and there is our Molten Conduction Field playset completed. This was a great second 10 packs. Let's hope the last 10 match up to that. Although realistically, I feel like we are pretty golden on the polls. Not a whole lot I feel like I'm missing at this point. And yeah, that's... yeah, that's the third rekindling. I mean, sometimes... sometimes things just add up. And there's a Salamander. We'll be taking that. Great card, honestly. Takes a tuner and a non-tuner fire, and if it's synchro summon, you can draw 2, and then if you have a fire in hand, you send 2 cards from your hand to the graveyard, including a fire monster. The main advantage of this, of course, being that you get to deck thin. This is also fairly easy to make in the deck. So you're kind of just attempting to draw into Rekindling. And also, you know, once per turn, this banishes a fire from your graveyard and then can change face-up monsters your opponent controls to face-down defense position up the number of Lavals you control. Huge, like, why isn't this a quick effect energy? But Salamander is still a pretty cool card. Second Laval the Greater. But I'm thinking this is pretty solid. Like, crafting one X-Lord and like a couple of supers, and we might have a decklist on our hand. I'll see you guys once I'm done with that decklist. Yeah, let's hit that batch generate button. Hope for a royal, that'd be cool. I mean, at least it's a glossy X-Lord. That's kind of cool. Yeah, reading through these, I definitely, yeah, you can tell the age on these. Anyways, we are rolling up with a small Horus engine. This is the, I guess, you know, almost bare minimum you could be playing of 3 Steady, a Harpy, and 3 Sark. I don't know if I will stick to 3 Sark, but I'll see once I get some games in with this. Otherwise, for like the main part of the show, the Laval lineup is 3 Handmaiden, hugely important. Your main dump target offer like a molten conduction field, because if you dump a Laval previously, you can dump another, and if Handmaiden gets dumped, you can dump another Handmaiden. That Handmaiden dumps another Handmaiden, and then Handmaiden dumps another Laval name entirely. Basically turning molten conduction field always in a foolish burial for 5, which is kind of crazy. Personally was considering Droplet and am still doing that. But we'll see how this list does. And if it does very poorly, I'll do some changes in between, but otherwise, I think I'll get into games now. Then we'll special these idiots back. And I'm already very glad I decided on playing this Horus engine. I'm gonna give it a stack. Yeah, we're just making Zombie Vampire here. And turning that into the Snake Eye classic of Heater into Princess, Raging Phoenix. We'll detach him SETI. What is this? What is this? Yeah, we'll special a monster. I was like, okay, surely I just hit a fire monster, right? Oh my god. This is tier elements, right? Add a turtle and pull a rhino. Go ahead, we know you want to do it. Making the first rank 8 here in the Zombie Vampire. Does he know? Yeah, oh, okay. Can I get like good mills? Hello? I'm playing like 10 Laval names, thank you very much. Try and go first. It is simply going to work out. It is simply going to work out. Yeah, this is about, you know, the hands that you expect from this deck. Good lord, this is bad. I feel like I'm very much dead here. But I'm steady in hand. Oh no. This could be worse. Realistically, it's taken an hour of recording time, but this could be worse, you know? I don't feel like there's even like great points for the user interaction. Oh. I love super polymerization. Bruto summons himself as a 4. 6 and 11. No shot you're making punish, right? That fast set is a... Oh. Yeah, that's a slight problem. Hold. If I find a thrust going... Like, I'm probably not beating DPE plus, like, setup for Shining Neos Wingman, but, a man can dream. And it'd be great if I don't get Dark Lord here. Because Dark Lord just turns my entire hand offline. Oh, that's a sad card. Oh. That's a sad card. Oh my god, I even drawn an Seti. What do you mean? Oh, no, of course it's Max. Oh. Should maybe kept that forest, right, to be honest. Oh no. Yeah, I should have kept that forest sprite. Yeah, just negate the app 0, I guess. Oh, I even get to like try and dodge like a Dark Law hand rip here, which is like the even cooler part. Yes, I would like to draw a card from my deck. Simply will not hit the King Stock. Simply... Can I win one game with this? Oh, man. Gold really isn't what it was when, you know, this game... I don't know how I'm winning all these coin tosses, you know? I'd be gladly losing a coin toss if that means I win the game, but, you know... This is at least interesting. We have to lead Kingstock here. And then we simply get it twisted. Zombie Vampire effect. Fetch Petty. Morphing Jaw. The optimal Laval endboard. You may look at this and think it's whack, but this is what peak performance looks like. Zombie Vampire, Imseti, Kingsock, pass. Okay. Somebody subbed to Luke Von Karma. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm taking half damage for the rest of the turn. We might be living. Oh yeah, this works, yeah. This does work, yeah. Interesting, okay. What am I missing? The Astral Kuribo. Cannot be destroyed by battle or an artifact. Then we'll do it this way around. Will tactics steal the Draglubion. Not me absolutely forgetting that I'm on it. Yeah, should have just passed on Imseti and SP. Carpe Vase. Yeah, again, I think we're just saving the Promethean Princess for like Exeasted at the board. I don't think there's like anything that's like worth hitting with Promethean Princess. This is the... Oh god. This is about to get real crazy. Means they now have access to Cyber Dragon Infinity. Are you trying to honest me? Oh, what? No shot. That is definitely not how that works, right? Very, very peculiar place by my opponent here. We'll pull out him SETI. Normal Forest Sprite. Make Baron. I think this guy's just throwing on, like, you know, a basis of throwing. Because I'm not sure how you just don't have, like, an Xyz to make here. But we've seen weirder things. We've seen 2 Cup of Ace this game. We've seen everything. Put Harpy on the board. And I believe we just push the button. Then we gate Soul Flare, half Cleric for damage. We press the button. Forest Sprite, Landslord, and Handmaiden probably. Finally summoning Laval cards without animations. Trigger Forest Sprite here, give like X-Lord a bit of attack. I think here we just try and clear stuff. I could have also just sent the Brave, granted, I did forget that. Main phase 2. I feel like I still make a heater. Like a really silly IP into Underworld Goddess line. Yeah, try for that. Oh, Jesus Christ, I did not. The slow on life points. Missed the activation timing. I was honestly under the impression that this does not miss timing if you, like, link it off or something, but apparently it does. Maybe, like, if one of you in the comments is, like, rule savvy, you can, like, correct me on that, but I feel like if a when effect monster is sent for a summon, it shouldn't miss timing, but, you know. Opponent's just clicking battle phase, I guess. I feel like, yeah, this is our pity win, I guess. After, like, an hour of getting... Oh my god, it's almost been 2 hours. Of getting my ass handed to me. We'll go Baron, force out this back row. Bring back the Horus Boys next turn, and then just win. Target a monster and Grave, special it. Yeah, I mean, you can grab back the Dracubion, I don't really care. I guess I'm linking off this Raging Phoenix. Boom! Yeah, Thunderbolt got us here. Go to combat. Seti, King Sock, sends Draclubion. Underworld Goddess. Wall, X-Lord. For an absolutely gifted victory that I still had to work for. Holy. This was rough. But in all seriousness, I think this deck is still pretty cool. It's probably not an optimal list. I think I'd need to, like, spend more time on this and really work out the kinks. A lot of it is the deck just being old and not getting, like, a whole lot of support and basically just being, you know, rekindling.deck. But I think, you know, with the Horus engine, you can definitely get a bit more, you know, out of these old as fuck cards. That, you know, you usually wouldn't. But yeah, otherwise, there's not a whole lot to explain. You do mill a good couple of cards off a zombie vampire. As pointed out earlier, Molten Collection Field already sets you up very nicely for your place. And from there, you just attempt to drop a fat rekindling and essentially make everything happen there. So yeah, with all that out of the way, let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed this type of video. Maybe if you want to see me play this again or try and like fine-tune this a bit more, do let me know down in the comments below. I'd be kind of down for it. I do like this deck, not only because of the kind of emotional attachments I have to it, because this is still a very cool deck. So we will see about that. But with all that out of the way, I will thank you guys very much for watching and be seeing you guys again next time. But until then, goodbye.